Hey guys, what's up? What's up? It's a beautiful Saturday morning. Actually, busy kami dito. May konting repairs. so, it's March 2, the second day of the Women's Month, and we're excited. It just so happened. Talagang iba talaga pag heaven made nangyayari sa buhay natin. I didn't realize when we were doing this, scheduling this podcast with some gorgeous ladies from UP Los Baños. March 2 na nga pala ngayon, and it's International Women's Month. So guys, sit back and relax. But it will be a busy day after this. We have some independent upcoming art. Hindi pala independent. He is a signed artist from a subsidiary of Viva from ano to, Cabanatuan City. And in the afternoon, isa namang from Cebu. Talagang medyo nationwide tayo. But of course, ladies first, sabi nga. Ladies first. So lock in, guys, because we have two very young and very, tawag dito, young, beautiful, pero talagang mga advocates na kagad. Yan, as they already have a very good advocacy. People from UP Los Baños. Good morning, guys. Kay and Bea. Hello.
Good morning.
Good
Good.
morning.
Yun. So, ready na ang ating ladies. And sa mga nanonood dyan, sit back. This is a very important topic. And syempre sa mga makakapunta, these ladies will also encourage us to be part of this very important activity happening very soon. So, first off, bati muna kayo and please, konting information lang about each one of you and the organization that you represent.
Okay, so I'll go first. I'm Kay. You can call me Kay. I'm Kay Gilo, and of course, you already mentioned it. I'm from the University of the Philippines, Los Baños, and I am a sorority sister at the Sigma Alpha Nu sorority. So we'll be tackling a little more about that later. But yeah, I'm Kay. You can call me Kay.
Hello. Yan, Bea.
Hi everyone. I am Bea Bautista, but you can call me Bea. Also, University of the Philippines Los Baños student, and
Mhm.
currently taking up nutrition. And
Wow.
I'm also a sister of the same Alpha Nu sorority.
Right. So first things first, alam mo naman kasi nung era namin, back in the not so long ago, pero historical figure na ata ako. So back in the day, I was also in a fraternity. Medyo iba yung time na yun. Medyo magulo, di ba? Ah, pero ngayon, siyempre, sorority is ito yung counterpart ng fraternity. Fraternity for men, boys and men. Pagka sorority for women, for ladies, no? In fact, yung wife ko rin was part of a sorority back in her college days too. So, ako, I started out in high school pa, kaya medyo magulo kami. So, konting konting siguro malaman mo nila ano ba yung mga goals or what does your sorority stand for?
Yeah, so Sigma Alpha Nu sorority really believes on serving the Filipino people and
Women?
of course the uplift of
Mhm.
women, since it's very relevant now that it's International Women's Month and a lot of women are experiencing a lot of oppression, discrimination in this society that we're in. So really we have a lot of advocacies, but of course we're centering on women's rights, and above all that we aim to serve again Filipino people.
Galing. You might want to add something else doon there.
Yes, so ayun nga, as Sis Kay mentioned, we are a service-oriented sorority. So we really value br- um, showing people and be providing what we think is beneficial for them.
Well, actually, pag nakita you when I took a look at your Facebook page and the activities, sabi ko, wow, ang ganda naman ng inyong advocacy. And this is one of the hottest, topics that I had a battery of interns before, mostly babae, no? PUP and si Kabsu. Pero ito yung gusto nila pag-usapan lagi yan yung reproductive health ng mga babae. Kasi nga marami raw talagang concerns dyan. So first up, siguro tanong ko na lang muna, bakit ba natin kailangan, doon mo tayo sa pinaka-unang-una, because it's March 2, why do we need or we have to celebrate Women's Month? And this is an international celebration.
Yeah, so I think that as a woman, it's always a challenge to try and fit into this society that we're in right now. And the beliefs about what a woman should be, or the beliefs na ano ba dapat yung role na i-take namin sa society. So I think Women's Month is not only a celebration but also an avenue, a platform for all women to remind them about their strengths and what it really means to be a woman. So of course, it includes the things that we have faced, the hurdles that we have to go through, and sobrang hirap really to prove yourself in a patriarchal society na dominated talaga siya by men. So Women's Month, ayun, like I said, we need to be aware that this has now become a platform. Before, it's rarely celebrated before. Ngayon, nagiging platform na siya to really voice out our concerns and to really recognize the women of our society. So kasi 'di ba, the oppression and discrimination, yet nagta-thrive pa rin siya. We're trying to fight it and never giving up our place in this society. So we have a well-deserved recognition in this society. So I believe that Women's Month also has been becoming a foundation, a step towards that. So ayun, maganda siya kasi na-embrace natin yung femininity natin as a woman, and rights natin na continuously nag exist yung discrimination and oppression. So, it's really nice na naging platform na siya. Hindi lang siya basta celebration. It has become an avenue for all women.
Yes, that's so nice no na sinabi ni Sis Kay na it's an avenue now kasi super important talaga siya kasi we all know that in the past and actually hanggang ngayon parang nakikita pa rin siya sa society natin na ang babae minamaliit, ino-objectify,
Mas mahina,
discriminate.
mas mahina.
Sorry. So, ayun. So, through
Sige,
Women's
sige.
Month, na voice out natin na tama na, like, we should stop this kind of thinking. It's time that
Mm.
we celebrate our womanhood and ipakita na hindi tayo babae lang, kundi babae tayo.
Yung, di ba? Ibig sabihin, sorry for disrupting you earlier. Kasi yun ang I was about to say, sasabihin ka ng iba, ay babae, mas mahinang, di ba, physically. Pero, just a quick story. Kanina, on my way here, kasi I always take Move It, no, or Joyride. Mabilis yan. Tsaka mas matipid, di ba? Pag-book ko, nagulat ako, first time ko makaride, makakuha ng booking sa Move It. Babae yung yung rider. Babae, tas long hair. Tapos talagang babae siya, mom ng, dati siyang security officer, security guard. Tapos, dahil parang kulang na, college na yung isang daughter niya, nasa PL, dito sa PL sa Marikina. So, nagulat nga ako, sabi ko, wow, first time ako magsasakay ng, nakabook ng babae na talagang motorcycle rider talaga ng isang taxi, motorcycle taxi, no? It's rare, pero kita mo, empowered siya, di ba? So it's always important na talaga ma-empower natin ang mga women. And this is really something that everybody, most especially in the Philippines, talagang noon tayo for being in-empower natin ang mga women, no? And in fact, marami tayo in our history, marami mga babaeng great na mga heroes like, di ba, si Gabriela Silang, si Sora. Prior to that, meron pa kayong gorilla napag ko sa shorts. sa reels yata. Head siya ng isang guerrilla movement ng Japanese war, no? So sabi ko talaga kailangan talaga lang natin huwag kakalimutan. Of course, hindi naman lahat kasi, alam mo na, machismo is still strong, pero at least we're getting there, ano? And meron pa nga grab rider din eh. Nakasakay kami minsan driver na babae. Okay. So talagang mostly actually parang pwede na nga whatever men can do, women can do nowadays, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Like what you just experienced. Kasi before, when you say motorcycle riders, ganyan, or something, it's all about men.
It's a
But
man's
now,
world, parang ganyan, no? It's a man's
yes.
world.
But now it sets an example that what a man can do, nagagawa na din siya ng women. So, it's very nice to see na meron na talaga kahit before men dominated yung ganong field. Right now may mga women ka nang nakikita.
Kasi sabi nga niya, kasi mas maganda rin yung kita. Di ba? Syempre, yung usually the women, the housewife, is the one who's more concerned with the budgetary constraints or budgetary concerns. Like in my case, ganun din ako. Yung wife ko yung, ganito tayo ganito. Kasi ako medyo, mga lalaki kasi marami, hindi marunong mag-budget, no? Sad to say. Admittedly. So yung sororities advocacies, ano ba yung mga advocacy ng ating aside from siya, kasi kanina sinabi ko na, di ba, tinanong ko, you are also like kami rin, ganun din na we are a service oriented. Well, ganun naman talaga fraternity and sorority, di ba? And all civic organizations supposedly should be service oriented. Pero ano yung mga core other core advocacies baka hindi pa natin na mention kanina.
Yeah, so I'll mention then yung really yung advocacy right now and also yung magiging event din namin. So of course we aim for gender inclusivity, reproductive awareness, and women's rights. So bakit reproductive awareness? Kasi 'di ba we live in a rather conservative country. So ang traditionally sobrang daming taboo topics that are not really being discussed, especially to women. To men rather na ano siya na non-normalize siya. But in women, it's not. So in reproductive awareness, there are lots of women's concerns like cervical health na hindi natin nabibigyan ng attention. So our advocacy is to give awareness to women of all ages that they have a platform, a safe space for that they can talk
Mhm.
about it safely and they can learn more about it. It's also about, yes, communication, since I'm a development communicating student, and also educating them on what it really is. Because, of course, health professionals, there's no problem with that. Pero it's nice then that you can talk about it to your peers, to other people. So yun, one of our advocacies is to be a safe space, to really build a safe space for women talaga regarding
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, exactly. It's good to know. Bea, go ahead, please.
Um, it's true, no, na we really have to value the importance of cervical health and reproductive health
Mhm.
awareness. So to add lang, what also struck me is yung elimination of violence against women.
Oh
So
yeah.
ayan, we once had an event na we gave out flyers and encouraged people to write letters for victims of violence. So, nakaka-touch na we were able to shed light sa topic na to and give awareness din sa mga tao within the community na may gantong nangyayari sa ating
Yeah,
society.
exactly. It's every November, right? November to December, yung international uh, eradication of violence against women campaign. We became active in supporting that. Until now, actually, it's part of our core advocacy then. Women's rights, tapos yung anti-violence against women and children. Yan yung mga bagay na malapit sa aming puso. Annually, we get involved with those things. So it's good to know that kayo are empowered already and also sharing this sa ating mga kababayan, especially women. In the Philippines kasi yung mga domestic violence, parang tabu rin yan.
Tabu.
Pag-usapan. Pero may batas tayo dyan and you go to the women's desk, sa barangay lang meron sa barangay level, meron dyan and also in the police prisons. Here is guys, ito yung link to their Facebook page for more information about the things that we are talking about, especially tungkol sa upcoming event nila. So let's get more questions here. Siguro ang aalamin din natin itong upcoming activity. Pero syempre, before we go to that, because you have your organization, no? Also your ACADS and busy with your advocacies. Siguro, konting tip din because we have a lot of viewers and followers, so mostly students, no? Mga concerned din sa ACADS. For sure, they can relate. How are you able to do that? How do you balance, especially kayo mga scholar ng bayan, medyo iba ng konti kaysa sa pagkaraniwang estudyante yung requirements, no? Both from the school and from the parents and relatives, di ba? Iba rin nakaka-stress ba yun? Yung mga, naka-pressure ba yun? Yung mga expectations ng mga tulad namin, mga parents. Sige, how
Well,
do you find that balance, no? With your activities, advocacy, and responsibilities as mga scholar ng bayan? Go
it's
ahead.
really hard kasi the expectations that is set on you, nakaka-pressure talaga siya. Most especially pagka medyo matagal ka, tatanungin ka nila,
Hmm.
kailan ka ba talaga makaka-graduate? Ganun. But yeah, it's about balancing time and really what you're really passionate about. So, it's in a university wise, academics naman kasi you can really plan it out eh. Binibigyan ka naman ng professor. So you can
Yeah.
really plan it out. It's about managing time. And in our sorority, we are also taught how to manage time as well. So it's
Mhm.
really nice. And also and also being an advocate, I think it has never been a hindrance because if you're really passionate and you really want to inform the public and you really want to raise that awareness, it will never be a hindrance. So it's not about finding the balance between it. It's about really what are your beliefs and how much are you passionate on to doing that.
So, time management, di ba? Tama yan. Sense of responsibility. Ikaw, Bea, ano yung mga hacks mo? Yung mga tactics mo? How you do that?
So, personally, what really works for me is knowing my priorities. So, as much as
Mhm.
possible,
Correct.
I try to fit lahat ng mga kailangan kong gawin for the whole week or for the whole day. Um, just like what Sis Kay mentioned, time management talaga is
Time management.
sobrang important. And for example, my meeting later, before nun, I try
Mhm.
to finish my ACADS muna. So, ayun,
Yes.
it's really about putting your priorities and scheduling sa buong araw.
Scheduling. So planning, number one, ano? Kasi sabi nga, Filipinos, medyo yan ang ating weak point eh, because of we were colonized for 400 years. Parang hindi yan masyadong, as much as possible, they discourage ang mga tayo, nasasakupan nila, magplano-plano. Delikado kasi pag naging magaling magplano, baka pagplanuhan daw natin sila that time. Pero may mga experts na nagsabi, yun nga yung problema. So it's good that your generation is now aware and you're applying this time management, setting priorities, planning, importante yan, strat plan, personal planning, goal setting. So yung anong yung university life, yung sorority life and university, hindi naman to nakakaproblema ng nakaka-clash kayo. Parang does it complement pa nga ganun? How can you comment on that?
I think for me, it complements.
Mm.
Kasi being a development communicator, parang na-hone palalo yung skills ko in communicating and being aware of the
Mhm.
certain issues in the society. Kasi up until now, I'm still educating myself. I believe na marami pa akong dapat matutunan about
Yeah,
sa mga
correct.
problems in society. So, the sorority also opens my eyes in a lot of
Mhm.
facets in the society. So, it, it has helped me a lot.
Galing, no? Okay, so ang ganda instead of back in the days yung so if fraternity sorority it gets in the way parang ngayon it complements, di ba? Sa'yo, Bea, in your case, does it
I
complement?
agree,
Does it
no?
add up? Oo, yeah.
Yes, I agree that it complements talaga kasi both naman the sorority and the university parang iisa lang din yung goal nila eh, is to give back. So,
Oh,
ayun, using my education, I think mas na-empower din ako like 'pag,
yun.
mas marami kang natututunan araw-araw so it gives you more confidence. And
Yeah.
sa sorority naman, I think being surrounded by empowered women talaga helps me become more empowered. So ayun,
Galing.
we have leadership opportunities and activities sa sorority and every after events talaga mapapaisip ka na, "Who would have thought magagawa ko 'to?" So that itself is yung nakaka-empower siya.
Yeah. You guys are officers, no? Kayo yung in charge of these activities, di ba? Parang kayo yung mga project heads. So, ang daming
Sis Bea
learning
is.
nito.
I'm the
Oh, wow. Ikaw pala
yes po,
pinaka big
together
boss.
with
Ang babata niyo pa, no? So, it really helps a lot to be ma-expose sa mga ganito. Kasi when you go out to the real world, hindi naman kasama yan sa mga theoretical things, di ba, na natutunan natin sa
Mhm.
academics. So, this is one important aspect of a college life, no? So, paano natin amplify? How do we amplify the voices of those who cannot speak? Because I know this is one of your core values as a sorority. Siyempre, the fact na sorority, all women, empowered women, sama-sama, di ba? Talaga may fire yan. So, paano nyo ina-amplify? How do you help amplify this? And, ayun, makatawag sa ganun, ignite din in other women.
So I think in amplifying voices, we cannot be messianic that will create a change agad. Of course we can
Mhm.
kasi it's a system eh. We have to understand the system itself and how every factors influence the other. So it's about changing a little thing na mag-ignite ng fire
Tama.
with other
Galing.
individuals na they can do it and so I can also. I have the strength to do it. Na ma-inspire din yung other people and ma-motivate sila na they can do it as well. And from that, it's a continuous cycle na we're changing it. We're trying to change it. And of course, amplifying the voices, we have to also educate people. We cannot we cannot just amplify every voices that there is. We have to build been yung ano ba yung nangyayari pa? Ano ba yung kailangan pa nating matutunan? And from there, doon natin i-amplify yung voices nila. Ano yung mga interventions that we can do? Paano tayo makakontribute? Paano tayo makikipag-cooperate with them or participate to their advocacies as well?
So now, siguro, well established na natin ang inyong advocacy and yung kahalagahan nga ng role na nag-play ng isang shout out na isang fraternity, sorority pala. May nanonood din my sister sa sorority, aming counterpart. Hello, Helen. She's in the US siguro. Siyempre, interested sila sa mga ganitong topics din. Di ba? They can relate. Hello din kay Welvin, at saka kay Paul, kay Virgie. All right, so let's talk about the upcoming activity. No, napakaganda nito no. So that's konting ano lang din information about this very important thing happening. Ano ba yung mga gagawin natin dito ninyo, and do you need people ba? Can you talk about it, and maybe you can invite people to join? Go ahead, please.
So yes, this March we will have an upcoming event, the Rayan Filipina. So this is in line with the International Women's Month, where we will be having free cervical screening and symposium. So our tentative dates for this are on March 8th, we have annual rose giving. March 11th, free cervical cancer screening. March
Wow.
15th, Rare Filipino Symposium, which we will tackle about reproductive health, cervical health, gender inclusivity, and yes, ayan. And March 20, we will have basic women's orientation. And on April naman, we will
Oh, dami. Naka-pipeline na. Dami na. Yes,
yes, on
go ahead.
April, from all of these events, we will give gifts to Kalawan Crisis Center, which is a center for women who has been
Oh, nice.
abused.
Ang galing.
Ayan.
Oh. Kalawan, Laguna, no? Just
Yes,
beside Los Baños. Oh, ang ganda dyan sa Kalawan. Oo. Maganda yun. Meron pala doon, parang, holding house, parang safe, parang safe space, ganyan, no?
Yes, for
Galing,
women and
ganda.
children.
Women and children. So, ito yung page nila, Sigma Alpha Nu LB for more information. May pub match na ba dyan or information? You can like and follow that, no, para to get updated. Yan. Click nyo lang yung link dito. So, may dadagdag pa syempre si Kay.
Yes. Actually, nasabi na po lahat ni Sis
Okay.
Bea. So, yes, we just wanted to also emphasize na
Mm-hmm.
all of these activities, we aim to raise awareness and give platforms to women. And also, yearly, we help the Kalawan Crisis Center. We try with our very best to help the women who have been victims, women and children who have been victims of domestic violence. So in some way, we could ignite a little glimpse of hope for them na someone is still looking out for them despite of everything that they have experienced.
Yes.
And also, if you want to help out or you want to volunteer, we would be happy to assist you in any way that we can. So if you have any questions or you have any concerns you'd like to ask us, feel free to message our Facebook page as well.
Yeah, especially people around Laguna, yan sa Laguna area, no? Yeah. Bae, Kalawan, Kalamba. Ang roots ko nga pala sa father side ko, Kalamba. So we were young, madalas kami dyan. So ito, shoutouts din. Muna, teka pala, ito pala, may bumabati din sa inyo, si Sharon. Yeah, way to go, Sigma Alpha
yes.
Nu. Congrats, sisters. Go sa'yo. Thank you. Congrats din sa'yo. You're part of this organization. Si Thessalonica, Blessed Weekend, Melanie. Thank you for that. Kaya ng sticker yan. All right. Thank you, thank you. All right. So baka may acknowledgements pa kayo and take away final message natin. Sige.
Yes, we would like to extend our sincerest gratitude and appreciation to HTV for giving us a platform to really raise awareness this International Women's Month. And of course, it's a great introduction for this month. Then that we hope that we educated even in a short span of time, we educated women alike and all other individuals that are watching. So yeah, we really thank you on behalf of the sorority.
Yeah, so we are very grateful for this opportunity, and we invite you guys for our events this
Go ahead.
March.
Mm-mm. Yes, and for more information, there's a page, and looking forward to having you here again, no? Siguro parang update naman tayo, parang post-activity, post-event, no? We can talk about it. For information, you can send us your mga pubmats and information. We'd love to post them on the page. And meron din kami TikTok, meron din kami Instagram. Hindi ko lang ma-alive ngayon. Nagluloko yung webcam kanina. Naiwan ko naka-sleep. Pero ano yung, may arte talaga tong, itong mga Mac. Kaya ko lang ginagamit kasi maganda yung, yung webcam. Hindi ka na kailangan mag-install. Anyway, sige, thank you so much. More power to Sigma, ayan, Sigma Alpha Nu Los Baños chapter. Kasi meron yun sa Diliman din. Okay, UPLB. All
Yes.
right, mga taga-LB, more power sa inyo. God
Thank
bless.
you.
Thank you so much.
Play natin yung closing video natin. God bless, more power.